Hey gang, it's JC. It is Thursday, March 25th, and this is your daily dose here at jc'sdailydose.com. We had some technical problems yesterday. We didn't have a segment to put out for you, but everything is back to normal now. We're up and running. It's crummy outside. We're inside. It sounds a little hollow, but here we go. By the way, if you want to see any of our previous segments, just go to the little tab right above my head. It says JC's Daily Dose, and you can see the old ones. We've been up and running now for about 1 week. By the way, a follow-up from Tuesday when we were talking about KMOV Channel 4 not having a spring training reporter down in Jupiter, but making 3 St. Louis Post-Dispatch sports writers work for free every night, and then on top of it running promos, sort of sticking it to their competitors, going, we have a reporter down in Jupiter for the Cardinal spring training and you guys don't, haha. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So I'm watching television the other night, and they run a promo and they show this kid who's never been on television before, and they show a promo with him, and it dawns on me, it hits me. I remember seeing this kid down in Florida, and he was with one of these, just running around with one of these. You ever see these flip cameras, these flip videos? I guess what they said to him is, hey kid, can you get to Jupiter? Do you have a laptop? Do you have an internet connection? All right, go to Costco, and now you're in television. Wow! All right, speaking of spring training, there was a little bit of commotion before Saturday's game at Roger Dean Stadium. All the players in the clubhouse came running out of the clubhouse and out onto the little walkway out there, and the reason why was because a helicopter was coming in at about 30 feet, and the helicopter comes and it lands just outside the Cardinal clubhouse, and out of the helicopter gets one of the St. Louis Cardinals owners, David Pratt. David Pratt's flying to the game. He's got a house on Jupiter Island, and it's a beautiful drive, but he ain't never going to see it, at least from the angle we see it, because he's taking a chopper into work, or at least into the games to see him. A lot of the guys came out of the clubhouse like they had never seen a helicopter before, but it was interesting. Somebody is buying a lot of that Cutter termite spray, because that's where David Pratt got a lot of his money. Anyhow, the next time the Cardinals don't go after a free agent or raise the ticket prices, you can remember one of the owners is flying to the games by helicopter. All right, if you aren't building your Sunday nights around the new Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg HBO series, The Pacific, it's 10 parts and it started last week, you ought to be. You know, ever since The Sopranos went off the air on Sunday nights, Triple C and I have been wondering, gosh, what are we going to do on our Sunday nights? You know, and then along comes Dexter and John Adams and Californication and True Blood. And now this, it's fantastic. And at the same time, I want to look up my old high school history teacher and grab him by the neck and go, how could you have made this stuff so boring when we were in high school? Because now when I watch The Pacific on HBO, or something like Saving Private Ryan, or even the History Channel, and they show you all this fascinating stuff about World War II, the Korean War, or whatever, it's so compelling to watch, and you find yourself just sitting there going, wow, I didn't know that, I didn't know that, that's so cool, that's amazing. And we didn't hear any about that in high school history, did we? How could they have made it so boring? All right, let's move on to American Idol. I'll tell you, when the show started this year, you couldn't have convinced me that Andrew Garcia wasn't going to win the whole thing. Well, he has faded fast, and now it's coming down to Big Mike and Crystal Bowersox and Siobhan. I think Crystal will win the whole thing. I think probably Big Mike will be the runner-up, but I'll tell you something. Once Crystal Bowersox wins this competition, the record company will sign her and immediately change her name to just Crystal, because ain't no 14-year-old kid's going to be interested in downloading songs from somebody named Crystal Bowersox. But I think she'll win it. She's fantastic. All right, tomorrow we'll have some stuff to get you through the weekend. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about Ed Martin. Next week, by the way, we're going to have something to say about that Eagles concert that's coming up at Busch Stadium this summer. Also, a couple of our segments are going to be coming from the Chicagoland area, so you can look for that next week. But we'll be back tomorrow with another edition of the Daily Dose. In the meantime, that's it for Thursday, March 25th, the Daily Dose here at jc'sdailydose.com. In the meantime, we've beaten this one to death. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.